Ready? Okay, ready? Morning everybody, Dwight Thornton here from Fiddlehead Heaven Forest Products. This morning we're going to be harvesting some cranberries for North American Herb and Spice for some of their extracts. But before we begin, I'd like to say a little bit on food safety awareness before we begin. And first, the thing I do is I have a product here called Cleanse, which is an all-natural spice oil. It's an antiseptic and a sanitizer. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to sanitize my hands before I pick any berries. I'm also going to sanitize my picking bucket. So I just give a couple of sprays in there to make sure she's nice and clean for the berries when I put them in. Like I say, this morning we're going to be doing Highbush cranberry. It's really late fall here, as you can see. Leaves are falling. It's a nice, probably about 0 today. This is really important for Highbush cranberry to, make sure that they've had a few frosts to sweeten them up a little bit before we pick them. We don't want them too sour now, do we? Anyway, here we go. As you can see, this is a Highbush cranberry. All the leaves are gone, and this is what we like to wait for as well, so we don't get leaves in our berries. So these are very easy to pick, especially now with all the leaves gone. I just grab that like that, and I just wiggle my fingers, and I just get the berries. Try not to get too many stems, because that's just more work later. This is just the first step in the process of making, well, we used to make a lot of, when I was a kid, we used to make a lot of cranberry jelly. We don't have the regular low bog berries here that they have over on the east side of New Brunswick. You can see this is pretty easy to do. I just make sure I have my bucket underneath them so I don't lose any if they fall. Anyway, another way you can do this, and normally what I usually do, now you might want to turn your heads, I'm just going to put this on my belt so I can use both hands when I'm picking. I can pull the berries down to my bucket. Just gives me free hands to work with. And I can just gently coax them off. Oh, here's a really nice bunch up there. Let's get them in the bucket. They're beautiful. Ripe. Perfect. See? Come off so nicely. A little earlier in the fall. They don't come off so easy before they're ripe. You end up with a lot of stem. That's why I like to wait till after the first couple of freezes, and then I come out and get them. Anyway, folks, that's an introductory to some of the berry picking we do. But remember, first step, food safety. Make sure your hands are clean. Make sure your buckets are clean. Use all natural sanitizers if you can. When we're picking for and processing for natural health products, we don't want any chemicals on our hands or in our buckets. So this is our side of things. I'd like to remind everyone as well that we're just the gardeners. We don't make any medicines or
anything like that or processing, other than we do press the berries and make an concentrated extract for some of our customers, and which one is North American Herb and Spice. And I'd like to say shout out to Cass and Judy and Ted, Joe, Mr. Porter, Crawford, Dave Allen, all you folks down there. Anyway, have a nice day. Bye. I gotta get working.